Alright, family, we're going to be jumping into our second to last episode of our CA Osasuna career mode. We're going to be jumping the first match at home to Mirandes. You can say I decided that I would sim this match just to get the season going. This will be the second to last episode because after this I don't have any more footage. After these last two episodes, I will have any more footage for my Osasuna career mode. So this will just be the wrapping up of the season. Where you can see we scored 2 goals, Iheanacho and Ayala making it 2-0, and Iheanacho scoring again in the 69th minute to make it 3-0. And Iheanacho is continuing scoring, and he's just making his lead on for the top goal scorer to even more. We're going to jump right here into the player training of this episode, and let's see how Ayala does. He did a goal per rating, but he's pretty close now to reaching the 72 overall, and he's just been a real prophecy in the team. Where you can see the scout report, and there's this guy Diego Nieto, the goalkeeper, and I decided to sign him. And if we were going into the next season, I would have used him as one of my backup goalkeepers behind Godino, who has been performing really good. Although he has made a couple mistakes, but that's alright. He's still a young goalkeeper, so he will improve. Well, not in this series. Hopefully, I can sign him in a next series and see how he develops then. Where you can see we're coming up against 12th place Abaset ER7, and we're in first. As you can see, we have the best away record, as I said in the previous episode, and let's hope we can continue on that form of not losing a match away from home, because we have right now the best away record. They can see they are going with the formation that we are going with, which is a 4-3-3 attacking. I really hope the boys can come out with a win today and just show us why we should have continued this series. But you can see they started off the half with the ball for kickoff, and it took us into the 18th minute where they're on the ball. Ramos is on the ball, who sends it in, and he sends it on the wing and back to Cruz, and Cruz takes a shot, and in the 90th minute he made it 1-0 for his team. And it was, you know how the game is, when they want you to lose, or they want the team to score on you, then there's no way in defending those kind of passes. But their number 10 makes it 1-0 in the 90th minute, and Godina had no chance into saving that from the pace behind the shot that he put on. But Mikel Merino holding up play, saying to Iheanacho, and Iheanacho takes the shot and it bunks off the post, and Pereira could have put the shot on target after that. In the 35th minute, they're on the ball and they send it back to their back line. Ayala intercepts the pass. It lands to Pereira. Pereira sends it back to Ayala. Ayala tries to the person trying to intercept, but Ayala wins back the ball and sends it over to Mikel Moreno. Mikel Moreno tucks it in the 38th minute to make it 1-1 for Osasuna. And our number 8, who would have been our future captain for the upcoming seasons after this one, has put the ball in the back of the net, carrying the team on his back and scoring that goal for us to get back into this game. And what a finish it was for the holy midfielder Mikel Moreno and his weaker foot. But you can see they're on the ball though in the 56th minute. It took us to the second half, and Flano with some good defending, but I don't know why the referee called for a foul there. But they got a free kick, and Porto is over the ball and it whips it in, and the shot was just wide of the post. But Pereira sends the ball up in the 68th minute to Ayala. Ayala sends a beautiful cross in, and it couldn't reach the head of whoever this player that was. But they're playing the ball from the back line, and they're trying to hold up possession. And here you can see they're dilly-dallying, and Puka intercepts, and we won ourselves a free kick in the 64th minute. And Pereira is on the shot, and Perrot, Loney for Manchester United, whips it in, and what a save that was from Carlos. That was going in the top left corner, and the keeper came out with a big save. But look at this. Did you see where I passed that ball? I passed that ball to the right, and when the animation was finished, he passed it to the person to his left. How that makes sense, EA? That makes no sense. I aimed I aimed Godino to pass it to the right hand side, and he chose not to do what I said and pass it to the player right in front of him. And Cruz, their number 10, scored his second goal in this match and got them the 3 points. And that is our away record gone right there from our slackness and from just real pathetic goalkeeping. And we're going to jump in some more player training right here with Ayala, and in his second training he went up to the 72 overall, and let's see how further he went up in his rating. There you see, and he went up just a tad bit over the 72, and there you can see he's now at 72 overall, which I'm pretty happy about, who is now one of our top rated players in our team. So we're going to jump in the 6th place in a match versus the 6th place Cordoba, and you can see their lineup right here. And let's see what formation they're going with. They're going with the 4-2-2, and we just have to be careful not to concede a goal with the 2 strikers they have up top. And let's hope our defense can keep that down and keep our good defensive record going. But in the first half they got kicked off, and let's see how the boys do in this match. It took us to the 4th minute. They're still on the ball from the kickoff, and it lands to Luso, who's their captain, and he whips it back, and the shot was saved by Godina and turned behind for a corner. And you can see Godina is actually showing little bit of potential and little bit of quality with that save. Our number 13 getting the ball out with good reflexes. So in the 6th minute and the 7th minute now, they are going to whip in a corner, and let's hope we can get this ball out. There you see we get it out, and Iheanacho checks it down and continues run, and he's holding up the ball and sends it over to Puko. Puko tries to play the ball and he sends it over to Mikel Moreno. Moreno sends it up to Sanchez, and Sanchez tried to take the shot off, and the defender took him out from behind. And in the 11th minute, from that counter attack that we break, we got a penalty and they received a red card. And their player David or whatever his name is, David, is now off the pitch early in the match. And let's see if Iheanacho can put it in the back of the net, and he does, putting it up in the right hand corner, sending the keeper the wrong way and scoring the goal that we need to get us off the mark in this match, and hopefully for us to get the 3 points in this match right here against Cordoba. And what a finish it was. The keeper had no chance in saving it. He dived to his right, and Iheanacho put it in the top, and he dived to his left, and Iheanacho put it in the top right corner of the net. And what a free kick, what a penalty that was. In the 35th minute, Ayala is on the ball, sent up to Iheanacho. Iheanacho just tried to send the through ball over to Mikel Moreno, who is playing very high, but they threw the ball wide, and you can see that dilly-dallying on the ball, and Puko intercepts, but he wins back the ball, and he continues running and sends a nice ball out to Iheanacho. And look at that finish from Iheanacho. The way he arched his, the position he put himself into getting that ball in the top right corner. What a finish that was, and what a pressure it was for Puko to win that ball and to send that pass. Look at that finish from Iheanacho, the Nigerian striker. Look at that. He's running away from the ball, but he just in time got a foot to it to finish that ball in the top left corner. Before the first half was over, in the 40th minute, you can see here we're on the ball, and Martins whip a ball over to Ayala. Ayala holds up play and dribble past one, dribble past two with the roulette and continues run, and you can see Fidel wins by the ball, but Ayala comes back with it and he gets it on his left foot and he takes his shot and puts it into the bottom left corner in the 44th minute, making it 3-0 to Osasuna versus the 6th place Cordoba. which is that side that should be giving us more competition that they have been giving us at this moment. And before the half, we have made it 3. So can you imagine the next half? We could even make it 6 or 7 or 8 at the rate and at the pace that we are breaking on counter attacks and the passes that we are connecting and everything. What a way to begin this match. You can see Fidel on the ball, and he sends down the ball to Andon, and Andon whips in the cross, and you can see Martins get it out for a corner in the 50th minute. And from that corner, they whips it in, and their shot didn't reach anywhere. It lands to Ianacho, who got rid of the ball. You can see around the ball again, and they're playing with it around the back again. Mikel Moreno has it, sends up to Sanchez. Sanchez sends to Puko. Puko continues around, sending it to Olavide, and Olavide sends it back over to Puko, and Puko makes it 4-0 in the 57th minute. Our number 21 and our left winger, and the assist from Olavide, who is our attacking midfielder. And what a way to continue with the performance from the first half, making it 4-0. And I just love the way how the team has been playing recently, and it's a beautiful way to start this to score for the next match after losing the 2-1 away from home, to come back again playing away from home again and to get back into the thing. But here you can see a beautiful ball went over to Ianacho. Ianacho holds up play, and this first touch let him down, and the goalkeeper got the ball and smothered it and hold it and then cleared it out of his area. And from that, they got a nice ball over to Fidel, who is running on the left wing, and he cuts back in on his right foot and holds up play, and we couldn't get this. He couldn't get the tackle off, but the shot was saved by Godino. In the 85th minute now, Roberto Torres whips in the cross for Ianacho, and the cross and the shot was saved by the keeper, and Roberto was offside. There you can see the referee showing his flag, and that is how the match finished, with a 4-0 defeat, 4-0 win for us, and a 4-0 defeat for Cordoba, who was in 6th place and is still in 6th place right now. We need to jump into some more player training for this episode. It's going to be a long episode because I want to get the season going. So in editing these episodes, I put a lot of footage and a lot of gameplay into the episodes so that we can just get this Osasuna series over and done with, so we can move on to our Bolton career mode. You can see we're going to jump in our next match away from home again against CD Lugo, and they are in 5th place, 20 points behind us, and we are in 2nd, but with a game in hand with under Real Valladolid. My apologies. Where you can see they are playing with the 4-2-3-1, and I want to see how the boys do and how well we can do again in our next away match and the 3rd away match for this episode. We're going with our 2nd team, as you can see here. So I really hope that that Lugo do not punish us for putting up our 2nd team in this, but the first team was pretty much knackered. But you can see early in the match they're whipping a corner, but Godino got the ball and threw it out to Garcia, who is on the right. But Emmanuel wins back the ball and he sends it over, and he whips it over, and there you can see in the 8th minute, 8 minutes in, they went up 1-0. And that's not the way I really wanted to start this match. After having one of the best defense in the league, I really do think that we should be conceding a goal in the 8th minute. But that's how the cookie crumbles, and we just have to defend more and attack more and hopefully get back into this game. Where you can see Cruz on the ball to Garcia, who's playing as centre back. Flano up to Ortega, and back to Flano, who's on the right wing. Sends it to Garcia, sends it back to the next Garcia, to our left back, and our left back sends it up to Roberto Torres, who sends it back to our left back, and he switched the plays and sent it over to Flano, not our captain Flano, the right back Flano, sends it up to Garcia to Ortega, who sends it up to Condro, and Condro scores the goal right from kickoff, as you can see in the 40th minute. What a team play that was. I didn't count how much passes those were in between those plays, but what a way to get back into this match, and that was a misery compiler. And I watch a lot of Spencer Owen, my apologies, but that's our goal right there, to get us back into this game and to get us at least 1 point, if that's how we're going to continue for the rest of the match. But let's hope the boys can continue and develop on this and get us into the game for the 3 points or the next 2 points for this match. You can see though in the 17th minute from kickoff, they're on the ball and they send a nice ball over to Martinez. Martinez sends in a cross, who lands to Hollow or whatever his name is, and his shot was saved by Godino. So they were trying to compile our misery compiler, and in the 20th minute they had a corner and they whipped in the corner and we could not get the ball out. And in the 20th minute, in 20 minutes of this match, 3 goals were scored, and the 20th minute they are back in the lead, scoring their second goal of this match and to put us behind once more. Godina came out, this is one of the mistakes I'm talking about, and he came out for the ball, totally missed it, but that's how it goes. But Perez on the ball in the 33rd minute, so we're trying to get back into this game, and he dribbles past one and dribbles past two, and he continues run, and he sent a lovely ball over to Torres, and Torres' shot hit off the post, but he was offside, said by the referee. I don't know how he was offside. It's probably his big toe was offside. Oh, come on, ref. But you can see though, in the 37th minute, they're on the ball again with a terrible pass, and we send it up to Pereira. Pereira sends it to Ortigo, and Ortigo sends it to Roberto Torres, who continues run and takes a shot, and the shot went over the crossbar in the 40th minute of this match. They're on the ball again, and they send a nice ball over, but our defender pulls back the player and got us the ball. Ortigo sends it up to Kodjo. Kodjo is on the ball to Cruz. Cruz holds up play, sent it back to Kodjo, and Kodjo's shot was saved by their keeper and their number 13, Roberto. You can see Luis Lopez is on the ball, and Ortigo wins it, and it went out for a throw-in. From that throw-in, Ortigo again with some beautiful defending, lands to Pereira back to him, back to Nino, who are brought in, and Nino the veteran, our number 7, Nino came off the bench and equalized in the 79th minute, hopefully to get us this 1 point into this match. Nino, our number 17, the 35-year-old, I believe, or 36-year-old striker that I brought off the bench, our number 7, put it on his left foot and finesse it around the goalkeeper. Some lovely dribbling to beat his defenders, and a lovely run to get into that position to get that goal in the back of the net in the 80th minute to make it 2-2 to Lugo and 2 to Osasuna. You can see they are playing the ball around the back, and they try to get back into this game and we're just trying to defend. We're trying not to commit too much players forward because we don't want to get pulled out. Here see Lopez on the ball, and he sends a ball into Pereira. Pereira sends it over to the guy, and his shot went over the crossbar, thankfully, because that would just be what we need to just end this game right here. But Flanagan on the ball, sends it up to Cruz. Cruz has it, sends it to Alex, who are brought in, as well as Nino, who sends it back to Cruz. Cruz holds up play, sends it into to Nino, and he couldn't get the ball, but then they made a terrible pass, who lands to Pereira. Pereira beats one, Pereira beats two, and he continues run. Andres Pereira, who sends it into Garcia, and Garcia to Nino, and Nino with a shot in the 90th minute of this match to give us the 3 points that we need. And he said, calm down, Osasuna fans, I am here. And he gave us these 3 points that we really need to continue to get back on top, to get us back into first place. Because remember, we're in second place at the start of this match, but with a game in hand, under real validated, and we got the 3 points that we need to put us back up into first place. And that is how the match finished, with a 2-3 win away from home against CD Club Deportivo Lugo. Praise hit on veteran Nino by Isaacs. Hi, getting there, Nino. So we're going to sim this match here against our second place runners. And let's see if we can win this. They scored with Oscar in the 4th minute. Can the boys get back in it? Let's hope. There you can see Iheanacho scores in the 21st minute. Come on, boys. Come on. Get the 3 points that we need. Let's go. We went into halftime 1-1, and you can see in the 51st minute they scored, but Ayala scores back, and then right after that they scored. Can the boys get back in it? Garcia comes out with that injury, and they got a red card, and that is how the match ends with a 3-2 defeat at home, and they are back into first place. And you can see David Garcia is only out for 1 day, and Martin's thanking me for playing him into that match. We're going to jump into our next player training right now, and let's see how Ayala does in this player training. Hopefully he can get up to that 73 overall and really be one of the best number 10s that our best number 10. And let's see how it does. And did it go up our rating? I'm going to show you some our youth report right now. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. This is going to be our second to last episode. We'll have one more coming after this. Let us see if we can get 3 likes in this episode, just 3, and leave comments. I see you in the next one very soon. God bless.